Hi, my name is Mithilesh, an AI intern at RocketRide. As you know, many Discord communities have users in the thousands, and it is almost impossible to answer so many user questions on Discord. So I built a support bot that keeps an eye on channels, answers those questions within seconds, all powered by RocketRide pipelines. Let's see how we can build this. Go to RocketRide Cloud and click on the pipeline builder. I built this bot in two steps. The first step ingests the data into a vector database, and the second step uses this data to answer user questions. For the first step, I'll use the dropper node as the source and pass this data through a parser to extract the text from it. Then use a generate text node to convert the text into document and store it into a vector database Qdrant using a transformer. Set the API keys in the Qdrant and save it. Save the pipeline and start the dropper node. The generate text node is a text splitter node, and you can configure how to split the text. It could be default text splitter, markdown, latex, NLTK, and so on. You can also configure how to split the text based on the length or based on the tokens. Now that the dropper node is ready, I'll drop an input file. These files contain all the information about RocketRide. While the file is getting processed, I can see the status of the pipeline, the tokens that the pipeline consumes, and the trace which shows how each and every node interacts with the data. The document is processed successfully and saved into the Qdrant database. Now I'll start with the second step, which uses these documents to answer the user queries. For that, I'll use a chat node and extract the documents from the Qdrant. All of this data is then passed into an agent, QAI in this case, to answer the question. The agent needs an LLM. It could be anything. I'll use OpenAI in this case and configure the model and the API key for it. The agent also needs a prompt to answer. I'll add the prompt over here. And finally, return the answers that the agent generates. Save the file and start the chat node. You can configure the relevance score of the Qdrant. This determines the documents that are fetched based on the input query. It could be likely related, or almost identical. You can also configure the prompt that you want to set. For this case, I have said that the agent should strictly adhere to the input documents that it gets so that it prevents LLM hallucination. Now that the chat node is ready, I'll ask it a simple question. I have asked how to connect to RocketRide using MCP. While the agent answers, I can again see the status of the process, the tokens that the pipeline consumes, and the trace which shows how each and every node processes this input query. The agent has successfully completed and answered my question. The next step would be to simply click on the endpoint info, which tells the URL that is needed to connect to this chat node. Paste it in your backend code and send a post request to this. I have already pasted this in my backend code, so I'll switch to Discord and show you how this works in action. I have asked how to integrate Neo4j with RocketRide. I can see a quick and accurate answer to my query from the bot without any interaction from the community members. This is how you can leverage RocketRide Cloud to orchestrate such complex systems within minutes. So go ahead and check out RocketRide Cloud and build such amazing applications.